What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Almost 3 years ago to this date, a very popular rapper by the name of FBG Duck was gunned down in Chicago outside of a very expensive shopping store. I don't know if it was a Louis Vuitton store or not, but he was killed. And from what I understand, those people who were associated with the murder, it took them some time to get caught. They were from the rival O Block gang. But in that tragedy, the mother of FBG Duck, affectionately known as Mama Duck, Latasha Weekly, became very famous. She's a woman, I will say that, she's the kind of lady you would want to have a drink with, do a live stream with, smoke a blunt with. She seems like very fun, okay? A Negro like me, I love people like her, all right? And, but at the same time, these incidents that she has kind of been getting into, maybe not all the time, but, post his death, really is telling what you see that is a problem in Black America. This woman recently got ran over by one of her baby daddies. From what I understand, there are a lot of them. Some of the children that she's had, I believe one of the brothers was also murdered, and some, I don't know the rest, but like I said, the sisters had a very trying life and things like that. But I just want to talk about what's going on in Black America when I see a situation like her. I'm seeing a mother that, from what I could tell, didn't have an active man in the home for these kids. Okay? And I'm not using no personal jabs at her. I don't know her. Like I said, I'm coming at her with love because I actually have a liking for the lady. But when young Black men like FBG Duck are coming up in environments like this, and if you go and watch the video, you will hear the commotion. I just want to know, what do you expect situations to be like in any part of Black America when coming out under circumstances such as this? I'm not blaming single moms. I'm not blaming deadbeat dads. I'm blaming what these situations are. Do some of our people come out of it? Yes. Many don't. Okay? And when these young men come up and they have problems in society, who do we blame? We blame them. Your son is a terrorist. Your son is this. Your son is that. Okay? Then, if the son can't provide for the young woman he's dealing with, you say, well, the son ain't got no home training. And a lot of times when we want to look at who was doing the home training, we all of a sudden don't want to talk about that no more, because that can be exonerated. But when these young men out here are getting killed and they're not doing very well and they're having problems, we blame them for everything. Now, there is personal accountability as a man that you got to take, right? You have to accept that, because you need to be accountable for that. Okay? Got to be accountable for that. But now at the same time, if we don't provide the kind of men that these young women need, then we also can't be always blaming these young men or even these young women. Who are raising these folks? All right? How many sisters do we see out there? Okay, let's say, for example, like Summer Walker. Summer Walker has 2 baby daddies, right? 3 kids. It's always somebody else's fault. Now, if those kids come up and none of them can be what a woman needs, none of them can provide, none of them can be a man, y'all will blame these kids as they become men for not being able to be a masculine enough man for a woman to not handle business. But I can tell you one thing, they were never selected to do that. A lot of this lady said her baby ran over her. Listen to the videos, a lot of commotion. How does that even happen? Then you expect that these young men are supposed to be somebody in life? To be like, do you understand what kind of training a man needs to be in the position to take care of a woman? Do y'all know that? Black men will tell you. If you've ever had a good grandfather or a good father, you know in the black community, you are lucky. All right? You are lucky. If you've ever had a man help you manage your masculinity, use your testosterone to build societies, build your life up, all of this, to be really accept your manliness and take responsibilities no matter what. And a lot of men don't do that today because they haven't been trained, right? A lot of men haven't been trained. And a lot of these women are complaining about these men that haven't been trained. But that's how the decisions are. Then when these young men can't come out and do nothing, it's, well, you black men ain't mentoring nobody. You black men ain't doing this. You black men ain't doing that. Then all we got to go back and look at these baby daddies that they have. Who did they select? Some ladies have so many different baby daddies, it's damn near like they could be a starting 5. Some ladies have like 4 kids, 4 baby daddies, 6 kids, 5 baby daddies. And the only reason why it's 5 because she gave him twins. He got twins from that one. And it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And then I look at these young women out there and I'm like, damn, who these girls gonna deal with? Somebody who don't know how to be a man, how to lead. He done seen the mama interact with different guys. Same thing with the ladies. Because they learn how to deal with black men through their mom. When they see their mom out there and all this commotion acting crazy, that's how they start talking. Oh, you ain't nothing. I don't need no man. They learned it from somebody. Then when they get out there in the real world and find out it doesn't work, because it doesn't. We all know that it doesn't work. But then it's too late. You know, you guys expect that these young black men are supposed to figure it out by themselves. And it's never no accountability to how these guys got there. Because don't nobody care. These young black men come out there, they hate themselves. They join gangs. All they have is death on their mind because they don't care. But it's all their fault. These young women out there who get pregnant at a young age because they can't live at home with their mom or whoever is guiding them. Nobody to protect them. Do they deserve that? And then you have optimistic people. Well, you know what? My son, I pray for my son. He gonna do all right, man. Listen. You know how many neighborhoods I've lived in like that, where somebody was praying for a miracle for their son who couldn't really read and write and couldn't do very well, and you didn't make him do nothing. He ain't got no discipline. He ain't good for nobody. All you gotta do is go and look at the mom or the daddy and see how they acting a goddamn fool. That's all you gotta do in black America. And you can't tell them nothing. They be ready to fight. And you cannot hold nobody to task when they're acting silly. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Put your follow, you subscribe the bell. I'm out.